bro, you see how you hear this?
Mm-hmm.
This is how it would feel if we were tripping.
What?
Like, it's like a connection, a really strong connection. Like, whoever you're tripping with, like, I don't know if you ever heard of psychedelics.
Yeah.
But, it's like, that's how it would be. What's going on, guys? It's Alex Lee here, a.k.a. Fresh Prince of Vietnam.
And you already know Taylor Junkin in the house. We are here.
Yeah, we got my brother, and we got my guy Ethan behind here. But, he's,
more tech support.
Yeah, he's tech support.
He's a pussy. Let's be honest. He threw something at me.
But anyways, guys, what's going on? This is our first episode right here. Our first podcast. Wow. So, I mean, hey, give it up. Come on.
We're here. We have this, actually. This is, check that out. We have actual applause built in.
Exactly. So, hey, what's going on? I mean, this is our first episode. I'm really excited. It's not going to be anything too crazy. Soon we'll have, like, guests coming in and whatnot. And, yeah, bro. I mean, today I just want to, like, just catch people up on speed of where we're at physically, mentally. And because a lot of people are always approaching me and being like, bro, what you got going on? It
yeah, because they see all these new businesses you're starting. And they're like, quantity media? Real estate? Oxford's own? Isn't that your new thing?
Yeah, bro. So, bro, it's a lot going on, and I can't wait to like share with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, individually on what it is. I know it is. I do got a lot going on, but I'll tell you this. You know, how you're able to have a lot going on is to build a team around this. You know what I mean, and have like loyal people that are gonna. They don't care if they win first or you win first. Yeah. They just want all of us to win. You know what I mean? And that's essentially what's going to happen with us.
Right. Yeah, know? I completely agree. We've got so many different opportunities that we're so excited to tell you guys about, and we're going to get into that. So
yeah, bro. So, I mean, at the end of the day, with these businesses that we start, it's what are the demands that's going on in the world? What's the demand going on in our backyard market? And we fulfill that service.
Yep.
And yeah,
there was a guy the other day. I can't remember who it was. I feel like Ethan was with me, but I was telling him about like all the businesses that mine and my partner are trying to start, and he was like, "Wow, that's a lot of stuff." And I was like, "Well, there's a lot of demand too. Mm-hmm. You know, whenever there's a lot of demand, especially in a city like Oxford, which we're in right now, beautiful home of the Rebels." There's a lot of demand for a lot of different things, and we're trying to provide a solution to all of those things so that we can get all the money.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it is in business, like I was going to say, before you freaking interrupted me. But no, I mean, at the end of the day, man, in business, it's all about if you solve a problem, then you get compensated for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's simply what we're trying to do. And the more people we have on our team, the merrier. And essentially, we're just trying to build an Avengers team that they can, because, bro, there's a lot of people out right now, like, during COVID, nobody was trying to work.
Yeah.
And now there's no more jobs for anybody.
Yeah. Well, people were getting workers' comp too for being out of COVID, right? They were, I think people were getting paid because they were out of their jobs due to COVID, but also stimulus checks.
All I know is if you ain't trying to be homeless, your ass better get up and start hustling now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And like, hey, I know there's like hey, you probably seen some things on social media, and we probably seen some things on social media where like, hey, if you have one business, focus on that one business. Yeah. And I'm not going to say that's wrong, but that's personally not how I thrive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are some things that I am. These businesses that I create, that you create, that we create, that's who we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, we can do it all, bro. That's a limiting belief.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think that there are a lot of rich people, and we'll say successful people. I won't say rich people. There are a lot of successful people who have done it that way, in which they have started one thing and they preach endlessly. They're like, focus on this one thing, get it started, become a millionaire at it, and then you can start another thing. But there's also a lot of people who have done the complete opposite, which of what we're doing is starting a bunch of different things, putting a little bit of energy here, energy there, seeing what hits, going there, and then continuing with the rest. I think that's the best way to approach it from my viewpoint.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a one suit success fits all. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So we're doing what we freaking desire. You know what? What we fucking desire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're some savages, bro, and we have people that are joining our team that are complete savages as well. But with that being said, I just want to say this set right here is sponsored by Quantity Media. Cue for break commercial. Hey, we should tell them a little bit about Quantity Media.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, I can tell you the story about how me and Alex met because it leads into Quantity Media. So first things first, Alex threw a real estate event, and I really wanted to get into real estate. And mine and my roommate Sean, shout out Sean, we saw Alex's event on social media. I think Alex had reached out to Sean actually, and he was like, "Hey, you should come to my event," or something like that.
Yeah.
And Sean brought it up to me, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to go to this?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." So I paid my little $50 or whatever it was.
Nah, it was like $25.
It was $25 to get into the event. And I went in and sat down, and I was like, damn. Whole time I was just thinking, I shouldn't have paid that.
Why's that, bro?
Because I could have gotten that for free, man.
Yeah,
Like,
okay, yeah.
no.
I wish I would have did. I wish I would have made it free though, just so more people that came in and I don't know. Yeah, I should have made it free.
Yeah, no, I'm not actually complaining about that. I just think it's a funny story.
Yeah.
But so met Alex, and there was, I don't know how many people were there, but it was, we'll just say 15, 20 people.
Nah, it was like 8.
I was trying to hype him up, but he fucked it up. So no, so we got to talking about, my YouTube channel, which I have like 160,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I don't like saying that. Okay, anyway, I had brought it up. It had got brought up somehow, and we were talking about it in front of everybody. And, we were just talking about ad revenue and CPM and things like that. And because Alex was actually there, you weren't teaching real estate. You were teaching media, marketing.
Right.
That's right. And then
Colin was teaching real estate.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And he got my phone number, I think, or maybe I got his. I can't remember. He called me later on, and he was like, "Yo, I had this idea for this business or whatever, this marketing business." And we just kind of sat down, talked about it. We shot a few things just to see how we worked with each other. And then eventually it led into us creating Quantity Media. And from there, we've done everything else that we've done. So
yeah. And just to add on to what you're saying, bro, I hit this guy up like a week and a half later because I saw the credibility. Like, hey, I'm just like him building up his YouTubers, subscribers like that. So 100,000 people, bro, that's tremendous. So shout out to you. Let's go ahead and do the...
Oh, you have to hold it.
Nah, for real. That's a big accomplishment. Yeah. You know what I mean? So shout out to my guy. And, another thing that I heard about him when he was telling me, when I was getting to know him, is that at the event, he was saying that he's been in the media space for 6 years, you know? And I was big into marketing, into social media, and I wanted to start like a short reels agency. Right. Mm-hmm. And that was actually what we're initially supposed to do. But man, we tried to delegate and scale our business with virtual assistants. And it was just a lot. You know what I mean? It would have been a lot of training. And then we picked up on some businesses where they needed assistance, with like commercials, ads. And so we just fulfilled that demand. And me and him were working on that first day, and you're saying, hey, you wanted to get into real estate. And I was like, hey, bro, just help me out with this, and soon we'll get into real estate.
Yeah. So, I mean, we, like you said, we started trying to train VAs. I wanted to go more into that. That was probably one of the most difficult things I think we ever attempted, was trying to train VAs and then being able to trust them to be like, hey, take this footage and, do it.
Right.
I don't know. What's your input on that? That was...
Yeah. I mean, not only the language barrier, but also the time difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the time that they would be able to hop on, we would have to show up early in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, some of them will be messaging us, like blowing my phone up personally, like it's 6 a.m. And I'm like, bro, I'm not ready to talk about this yet. Like, give me until 8 at least.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. But so that's initially how me and Taylor met, if anybody was wondering. And soon, man, the rest will be history. Yeah. But let's talk about, how are you dealing through life right now, bro? Because I feel like a lot of, let's be honest, a lot of people are struggling. the economy is fucked.
Yeah, I mean, the economy definitely is fucked.
You know, and it's a lot going on. People are needing jobs, and not a lot of people are out spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just a lot of stuff like that, and it's a whole domino effect. So I just want to see, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at mentally?
Mentally?
Yeah, like
oh, I'm a
happy.
10. I'm always a 10 on mental. Like,
Truthfully?
Yes, truthfully. I mean, like maybe a 9. But the thing about me and my mental is that there would never be anything hard enough that's ever going to make me get down below a 9, I think. Because I don't know if it's just, you know, all the shit that's been on my back with me being my back against the wall over the past few years or whatever the fuck it is, but I'm never going to get to that point. That's all I can really say about it. I don't think that there will ever, I mean, unless like my whole fucking family dies or something.
Right.
But, I mean, you know, anybody would do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna say this though. You know, even if you did feel like a 5 or you did feel like really down, you know, anybody that does feel like that, that's okay too. You know what I mean? Because it's okay to feel like that if you're able to just stop and breathe and just, you know, marinate in those thoughts, and you really feel that hurt and that pain. But once you're able to like, okay, pick yourself back up and dust yourself off and really be like, okay, that did suck, you know, and finances, even if I were to hit 0, it's still not bad, because I know a lot of people, bro, they don't have the opportunity that I have. My parents and my family, they have a bunch of nail salons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So worst case scenario, you know, I wouldn't have to go work for somebody. I wouldn't have to go work at McDonald's or Walmart. And hey, even if that is the case, even if somebody has to work there, it's still better than other people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I agree. I think that I value my knowledge over my money. And the reason I say that is because if I were to go to 0 today, I think that the knowledge I have, I could go back up from 0. Mm-hmm. I think that that's a skill that has to be built over a long period of time, but it's very obtainable for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to work on it.
So I'll tell you how I feel on a scale of 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I'm recovering.
Mm-hmm.
I'm recovering. I ain't gonna lie. There's something that recently just happened in life. I just, you know, with me, how I operate is I just put in the bottle, keep on moving, and I'm always happy. You know what I mean? Everybody that sees me always sees I'm smiling, and I really, truthfully, I am always happy.
Yeah.
You know, like 99.9% I'm happy, right? But then that 0.1, whenever that shit hits, or even that 1%, that shit does fuck me up.
Yeah.
And it really does explode in my face, and that's recent what happened, and I had to really do some self, you know, thinking and looking in the mirror and being like, damn, like I need to change.
Yeah.
You know, like I need to be a better boyfriend, not just because business, that's great, you know, but that's only one aspect of things.
Right.
You know, I don't want to make all this money and then later on get all the way to the top and be in a yacht alone, not have a family with me, not have my kids with me, you know, like, could you imagine?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you'd be lonely. I mean, some people say that happiness is not the point of life. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I think that half of the meaning of life is happiness, and the other half is being a fucking boss.
Yeah. Like Andrew Tate was saying, like, he don't believe in happiness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's cool, you know, but I do.
Yeah.
Truthfully, me, I want to be happy in life. You know what I mean? Like, even if that means, I mean, money, I have to have that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna have that.
Yeah.
But, and I'm not gonna, I want to have my family, my loved ones, my friends, and money at the same time. You know what I mean? But there has to be a balance. And I think there's a lot of great businessmen out there that are great in business, but don't know how to balance everything in life.
Yeah.
And they're just a one-dimensional man.
Definitely.
You know, and that's something that I had to observe within myself. And I was like, you know, I got to stop being selfish. I need to stop thinking I'm the main character in life. Because, bro, I really have always thought I was the main character. Until I saw this video where, like, there's this one person and it zoomed out. And it was, like, going out to the galaxies.
Yeah, yeah.
To the multi-universes. And it's like, bro, you're nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so bro, we just have to care for each other.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I mean, you're not, but you are the main character in your own life.
Right.
It's like at the same time, you know, you have to care about other people. Everybody's not NPCs. You know, that's what that's what the kids call it. They're like, oh, you're NPC. No, because here's the thing: every successful businessman they have a team of people. It's not just them going to the top. They have a team of people that they have led into the fire, and they're in that fire fighting it. And that's how you become successful. A team of firefighters, they don't just send one guy in, they send a whole team.
Right.
That's how it works.
Right. And that's actually, bro, like my parents are Buddhists and I grew up in America with like American people, had like American babysitters. Shout out to the Porcellos in Grenada, Mississippi. They had a daycare called Lake City Kids, but shout out to them. Those are basically my family right there.
Okay.
But nah, man, you know, I want to just having those two religions, seeing two sides, and then coming from the Buddhist side of things, it's really made me like Zen. You know, it really made me understand that like in life we all have to come together for this to work.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just to go with what you said earlier. You have to be selfless, but you also have to be selfish. You know, so man, that's the thing with life. It's like you can do too much and you can do nothing at all. That's easy.
Yin and yang.
But doing that middle part, bro, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But no, I just wanted to, you know, give an update to the people on where we're at mentally because, you know, on social media, people may see me as this guy.
The smiley guy, like this.
The smiley guy, the hustler, the savage, the business guy. But, you know, this guy also has a heart.
Yeah, he's actually a pussy, guys. Don't let him.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm an intelligent, savage pussy. You know?
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah, all the above, exactly. But yeah, that's great. That's great. By the way, also, I want to go back to this. Taylor, you said when you first met me, bro, you said you thought I had like a yacht and you thought I was a multi-million-dollar guy.
Okay, so what? For context, okay. I go to his event. I see these two cars outside. It's like, what is your car? It's a Mercedes-Benz. And then what is Colin's car?
Mercedes.
They're both Mercedes. I see two Mercedes outside. This dude is in there all dressed up and shit with his Gucci or whatever the fuck and his Rolex watch. I'm like, okay, this dude's got money.
Yeah.
And, you know, as I got to know Alex more... No, I'm just kidding. He's not broke. Yeah, he's not. He's one of the, you know, you flash that stuff on Instagram to help your personal brand. That's what it is. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think.
But I ain't rich as fuck though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I'm still out here hustling, man.
Here's the thing, guys. Most people who do that are probably also not rich like that. They're just, it's for a personal brand, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know?
Yeah. But also, I say that to say Taylor thought I was a scammer.
Oh, no, he is a scammer.
No, I'm not. Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. Your TV went off.
Let's see. Interesting. We should just turn it off.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. But okay, that's how we're feeling. So what's going on in the world today? What are some things what is one thing that you like that's going on in the world? And what is one thing that has crawled under your skin?
In the world or in my life?
We'll say in the world.
In the world. Okay. Are we getting controversial here?
You know, listen, we ain't got all the money in the world to be controversial like Andrew Tate.
I know what you mean.
So, you know.
Okay, one thing that I like.
Hey, we're all about peace and happiness here, right?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So me personally, I like capitalism. I'm just gonna say it. I think most people would agree with me. What I don't like, a lot.
Yeah, I know it's kind of broad. I'll start it off like this. You know, one thing that I learned is that I'm not gonna tell people if I'm a Democrat or Republican. And also, I don't even like labels.
I'm not either of those things.
Yeah,
just
I'm
for
not.
the record.
I'm not neither of those things. And
Yeah.
you know what? I'll never tell anybody what I am, who I am. Well, I'll tell them who I am. I'll share them who I am. But I'll never put a label on me, right? So that people can be like, "Oh, you're on my side." Fuck y'all. I'm on neither of y'all's side. You know, I'm here to build my community, right? I'm here to build my team, and my goal later on is to bring my people from Vietnam to America, Mississippi, buy like 200 to 500 acres, and build a little Saigon, a little Vietnam, and just, well, go crazy in that. So I'm just telling y'all first, okay? So later on when it happens, we got this documented, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to tell them, like, I'm never gonna choose any side.
So what do you like and not like in the world?
I'm starting to see people, bro, like, I don't know, people seem more selfish than they were back in the day. You know, like, I don't know, something, it's like the government is all controlling us like puppets, and they're shaking up the ant bottle, and they're making us fight, and the people, the ants that are inside the bottle, we didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
It's just the person that's shaking it. You know, and that's disrupting and making us kill each other. You know what I mean? So I just wish that we as humans came together more, you know, and worked well and really understood each other. I think that's what's wrong with the world. We're really, like, lack of communication and lack of understanding each other. And
Yeah.
we don't care to understand each other. But also, I think because that's the system too. The system has made us really kind of like in America versus Vietnam, right? In America, you got to wake up every day. It's a rat race. You got to go work,
Yeah.
and then pay your bills.
Yeah, it's like a little circle. You know, the hamsters.
Yeah, no, seriously. And in Vietnam, bro, it's actually more chill. In the morning,
I believe it.
yeah, in the morning you go work, and during the noontime, everybody sleeps and takes a nap. And then afternoon, everybody just gets together. The kids are playing outside,
Yeah.
food, snacks.
Well, here's my thing, and I think the main difference in America and Vietnam is Vietnam is a third world country. We are a first world country. This might be a hot take, but I think that we would be happier as a second or third world country because of less technology that's rotting our brains and less processed food. Everything would be more natural.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk
And
about
let's
it.
talk about it.
All right, so the technology and the processed food.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you right now, McDonald's, bro.
Yeah.
McDonald's, it's fast, it's good. I like chicken nuggets and sweet and sour sauce. That's cool.
It's
and the fries.
addicting.
And you know, the Sprite or the Coke, that's cool. But when I eat that, bro, I instantly regret it.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. It's absolutely detrimental for not only the inside of you, but also up here. It's very
Right.
detrimental for both.
Yeah, so like scientists, they have conducted studies where like they'll go from the above down of your body and to below, right? Because they're doing like neuroscientists, they're doing like brain experiments, right? And they're just trying to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
But then there's scientists now that have conducted studies where they're doing it from below and up,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
now they're figuring out like, oh, you know, whatever you're eating is controlling your brain. That's why people talk about like butterflies or like intuition, like trust your gut. Like,
Trusting your gut. Have you seen that black guy he's like sitting down at a podcast like this and he's talking about stuff like this? He says, he said one time, he was like, how can you trust your gut intuition, your gut instinct if there's shit in your gut?
Yeah.
He's like talking about how there's 10 pounds of toxic poop in your system or whatever. How can you trust that?
Right.
You know?
Right. I mean, what's something that we've been doing recently, bro? I mean, you start-
Fasting.
Yeah.
So he also said that. So like you start fasting, you don't have all that in there. That's why your brain is more clear. They say that your gut is your second brain. I believe it. Because whenever
Yeah.
you fast, I promise you guys, if you just go on like a 24-hour fast, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, even 12 hours, you're going to feel so much better. You're not going to have brain fog from all the carbohydrates, processed carbohydrates that you're putting into your body. And that's a whole nother topic. We can get into that too. But
Right. And another thing, bro, I see a lot of Americans, they do not eat vegetables.
yeah.
Like, it's all fried food, it's all carbs, sugar.
Just at me, bro. I was that guy. Yeah.
And by the way, I mean, hey, tell him what guy were you and what guy are you now?
I was the guy who was spending $12 a meal out at McDonald's, Wendy's,
Like fast food places
everywhere you can think of, every single day, maybe twice a day sometimes, and really bad for you and really expensive now. You'd be surprised. We were doing some finances earlier, and we were like, holy shit, people are spending $20 a day on food. Bro, that's like, what did we say, $180 a week?
Ooh, nah. It depends on how many you get. So, like 2 meals, $20, 40 times 7 is $280 a week.
Yeah, $280 a week. That's like $1,000 a month, over $1,000 a month.
Me and my girlfriend, so we live together and we go grocery shopping for food every 2 to 3 days. We spend $400 a month.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, hey, go ahead, tell them who put you on to that cooking.
Yeah, I mean, this guy definitely did. Now that I cook, I save a lot of money. I feel so much better.
Also, what do you cook? Tell them what you cook, just a little bit.
Actually, I can flash some stuff up on the screen. So this is my signature chicken dish. It's got, I think, chicken, asparagus, and rice, you know. And then my second meal here, this is my little steak meal. Oh, my God. I'll have to go in depth later on. But this steak, the way I cook it, it's so good.
Hey, you guys will start to see, like, us, like, going around Oxford and other places on this channel. And you'll see, like, me documenting me eating foods around here or around places you've never seen before. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But also, I want to say this. It's simple, man. All you got to do is eat your fruits, okay? Eat your vegetable. Have your carb, like good carb. They're good. You can eat carbs. It's okay. You can eat like white rice.
Good carbs.
And then you can eat your protein, which is your meat, right? Chicken, beef, shrimp, whatever. You know what I mean? And drink water. Drink hot tea. And bro, you're going to be feeling so much better and fast.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think everybody should at least try to do intermittent fasting if you've never tried it. So what that is, it's basically just a very short fast. So it's at least 12 hours. I try to do 15. It's usually you stop eating around 7 p.m. and you don't eat again until like 12 lunchtime the next day. That's intermittent fasting.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I ain't doing none of that. What I do is I don't do anything crazy. I just wake up, drink water, and then probably around like 2:30 or 2:30 or 3:30, that's when I start having my first meal of the day.
Yeah,
and I just fucking smash.
He's intermittent fasting. He just doesn't realize it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'll be saying these things and people be like, yeah, bro, that's what you're doing right here. That's what you. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, just go a whole day without eating. You know, and
just
after school or after
just
work, then you can eat your first meal.
Yeah.
But anyways, now lastly, I want to say this: technology, bro, because these are things that I felt, you felt. These conversations that we're having right now, this is the things that we've been going through, and we just want to share on camera, right?
Yeah.
But probably about a month ago and 2 months ago, like, bro, I do not know how Jake Paul and these content creators do daily vlogs, bro.
Oh, yeah, it takes a toll on you.
Bro, I felt like I was suffocating.
Yeah, because you always feel like you have to perform whenever you have that camera out. Because it's not that we're fake on camera. It's not that we put up a facade, but it's kind of an exacerbated version of who you really are. And doing that constantly, putting your energy into that. And not only that, but checking camera settings, making sure your SD card's not full, just stuff like that.
And then after you're being the entertainer, now you have to go edit. And now you have to post on all social media platforms. Because, you know, now we got 1,000 platforms now.
We got Threads, we got X, Twitter, whatever the fuck it's called, you know?
But, yeah, bro, I mean, I just want to talk about a little bit about that. When I was just working, filming all this content, which I still have a stack of, and we're going to be editing and posting on here. You'll see, like, little daily vlogs, whatever, of just my, like, routine, whatever it is. But nah, bro, I was doing that for, like, a month and a half straight, and just everything I was recording. And, bro, I remember probably, like, 2 weeks ago, I just put the camera down, and I was like, you know what, let me just take a breather. I just don't want to... I kind of want to back off working a little bit and just content-wise. And I would just go walk, put my phone at home, just walk. And, bro, my mind
I
just
bet you
so
feel a lot
clear.
better.
I was just like, I just didn't feel like a heavy weight on me.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I could breathe. I feel like every time I'm checking on social media, bro, it's bad, but like my total time for social media, because I work on there too,
Yeah.
it's like probably like 12 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But I mean, that's what it turns
Yeah.
into, you know, it adds up.
Bro, listen, I don't want to do this shit. Like,
Yeah.
if I could, I wouldn't want to, right? But I got to, because that's just what the space that we're in.
Yeah. And I mean, like you said, we own a quantity media business. We own a media business. So it's like, we live on social media, you know? But it's funny you say all this, bro, because before I met you, I went through this exact same thing to where whenever I first got my first camera and I really got into filmmaking, I was recording literally everything I did everywhere I went. And it was really fun at first.
Yeah.
And then I got to the point where I'm like, holy shit, I don't want to touch a camera ever again.
Yeah. I think it's just all about, we have to find ways to balance it out.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
And that's the hard part, because we're always doing shit to the most extreme.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, you know, we talked about what's going on with you, what's going on with me, what we're seeing within the world. I want to say something that I do like about the world. What I like is, you know, we may not see eye to eye, some people in this world, and we may not be on the same page, and we may fight, and we may be against each other. But when shit hits the fan, we really do come together. You know, we really do unite. So that's what I do like about the world. But sometimes shit's too late sometimes.
In what way do you think we unite?
Because we're all humans. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like if we see, like I see the business, like we live in Oxford, right? And when shit goes on here, like if all the businesses are dry and we're not getting any business or whatnot, we do find ways to support each other.
Yeah.
That's what I see. Just based off my family's nail shop, based off the restaurants that I see, you know, people do, and well, at least in the Oxford community that I see, you know, people do try to help each other out. And I've seen that on social media too, where like a business might be getting to close down, and you know, they were like, hey, this business is closing down, and like I see social media guys, hey, this business closing down. They do like a food review, and they're like, you know, this food is really good. I don't know what the review's been talking about, but you guys should check it out. And that after that whole day of posting, the whole restaurant just booms.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd probably argue the exact opposite, because like me personally, I don't really see that stuff, but I think that humans are biologically separated. I think that we're meant to be divided. Not meant to be, but we are designed that way to be divided. I think that in every civilization, humans have been divided, whether that be skin color, you know, race, ethnicity, whatever it is, religion. I think that humans are very, very divided, and it's a sad thing, but it's a biological thing.
Or what if it's the people in higher power that do that, so that they can have the people within their system working for them, so that they can remain at the higher power in the top food chain.
And you definitely could say that. It's very, very possible. I don't know if we'll ever know the truth to that, but hopefully one day we will.
Shit, I am the truth.
And we're back. Welcome.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Let's see.
So, capitalism.
What were we talking about?
No, we were talking about technology.
Yeah, we're just talking about how, like, I said I am the truth. You know what I mean? The reason I said I am the truth is because I'm going to create the truth. I'm going to create a civilization where we can all get along, where we can spread positivity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to do. And it's not just going to be Vietnamese people within my community. It's going to be white, black, green, blue, purple, red, you know.
The aliens are here now, so.
Hey, that submarine went down in the water with the 5 billionaires. the aliens been real, okay?
Yeah, we knew
but
that.
the thing is, they probably not even aliens. They're probably humans just like us in another dimension.
I agree. I think that the aliens that came here could potentially be humans from the future.
Sure. Or we might be this. Yeah, because they came here, right? But overall, what I'm trying to say is, like, the submarine and then the alien, bruh, they distracting us right now. No, I'm serious. Like, why are they bringing up that right now? You know what I mean? Like, there's something fishy going on, you know?
I mean, this is probably not the first time that they've said aliens are here, because there's always some alien video being released by the government, by the Pentagon, whoever it is, you know, so they're covering something up.
You know, it'd be funny if I was like, yeah, like this alien right here, and then there's a next clip that shows
You know who really needs an alien on their podcast? Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
That would be perfect. That's the guy right there. But yeah, let's wrap it up though. Let's wrap it up. That's a good first episode right there of how you're feeling in life, how I'm feeling in life, and later on, you know, we can start displaying our services on how we can help people within our community,
for sure,
or in other states or cities.
Yeah.
And how we can collaborate with them. But overall, I think this was a great first episode. We're just out here chilling, you know, and if there's anybody out there that would like to be a part of our, you know, like to be a part of our guest, right, that would like to display anything like positive or things that go on in their industry, so that other young people, you know, they may have questions on how to get into that industry, you know, or what's the wildest things that has gone on within their industry, or what's the most fun thing, or what's the most terrible thing, you know. So if there's anybody that would like to be a part of our set, DM us, email us, and we'll put the stuff within. It'll either be on his Instagram, my Instagram. My Instagram is Fresh Prince of Vietnam.
Taylor Junkin.
Yeah, and then, you know, we'll also put this within the bio, down below within this YouTube video. And yeah, guys. So
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Applause.
Until next time. Until next episode.
Until next episode.